Greetings, comrades. This is Unforgiven Caleb with yet another unboxing video. Last unboxing video for a while, I swear. This was another one that a little bit of a short notice, but I decided to order this anyway because this requires a little bit of a backstory. So, sorry for the fingerprint and stuff, but I use it a lot. This is my current tablet, my Samsung Galaxy Tab A7. Pretty good tablet, but I've had this since late 2020, so it's been now 3 years now since I had this, and it's getting a little long in the tooth. It still works and stuff, but once something that's a little more up to date, you know, it goes a little, you know, has a little more speed and performance, but you know, still has that Samsung brand I like. Yeah, a lot of fingers because that has a screen protector. You know, when it comes to like tablets and phones and stuff, I have to have a screen protector and a protective case. And yeah, I dropped this many a time, still works like a charm. But yeah, the A7, good tablet, but it's getting kind of long in the tooth, so I wanted something a little more up to date, which I'm keeping that tablet, by the way, as a backup. But it's mainly something I use to like watch YouTube videos while I'm cooking, or you know, going to the bathroom and stuff like that. And you know, browsing the web when I'm not near the computer and stuff. And it's definitely served its purpose, and it still will, but it's going to be surpassed by something a little more up to date. Yeah, I decided to get the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus, and yeah, $219 on Amazon. Not too bad of a price. And yeah, stuck with the I've had good luck with Samsung products, that's why I went for the Galaxy Tab A9. And you know, I'm a bit budget oriented when it comes to these kind of electronics, so nothing over $400 for me. You know, that's why I stuck with the A series of the Galaxy Tab, because the S series, yeah, I don't feel like selling a kidney just for something I'm gonna look at while taking a shit. But anyway, yeah, the A9 Plus, haven't really checked the specs. I want to at least compare them to the A7, but it's definitely better, more up to date than the A7, because again, I bought that way back in 2020, and this is from 2023, so it's a little more up to date. Okay, since I didn't bother to do any research comparing the A7 to the A9 Plus, I decided to squeeze this little clip in. I found this little comparison on versus.com, which compares the A9 Plus to the A7, and naturally the A9 Plus blows the A7 out of the water in many ways. For instance, as you can see here, it has a slightly larger screen, 11 inches as opposed to 10.4 inches, has a 90 Hz refresh rate as opposed to 60 Hz. As far as performance goes, naturally has twice as much storage, 128 gigabytes instead of 64 gigabytes, and it has 8 gigabytes of RAM instead of 3 gigabytes, so 5 gigabytes more RAM. Pretty cool. It has a smaller semiconductor size, 6 nanometers instead of 11 nanometers, and has a faster GPU clock speed. Instead of 600 megahertz with the A7, you get 950 megahertz on the A9 Plus. Also has an NX bit, which helps protect you from malicious attacks. Okay, handy. And higher RAM speed, 2133 megahertz as opposed to 1866, and has a higher memory bandwidth of 17 gigabytes per second instead of 30.9 gigabytes per second. And as for cameras, it has flash, which the A7 doesn't have. Has touch autofocus, continuous autofocus for recording movies, manual focus and manual exposure, which I don't really use the cameras and tablets that much, but you know, it's nice to have. And yeah, also has clipboard warnings, location privacy options, camera microphone privacy options, rolling screenshots, Wi-Fi password sharing, extra dim mode, and offload apps, and has dynamic theming. So yeah, it blows out of the water in many ways, but here it doesn't have as many good. Granted, there's only one user rating here as opposed to 7, but yeah, down here, yeah, it's definitely, what I've seen, a little thinner than the A7, but actually has a bigger screen. All stuff's a little taller and slightly wider, and it's not as thick. Yeah, it's definitely a little thinner. You should hardly notice it though. And it doesn't seem as high the resolution. The pixel density isn't as high. but it does have a higher refresh rate, so that's something to keep in mind. Again, more storage, more RAM. The CPU speed, it's actually slightly slower than the A7, because the A7 uses a Qualcomm Snapdragon 662, whereas the Qualcomm Snapdragon 695, I think it'd be faster, but it has a slightly higher clock speed there, but not by much. But it does have a smaller semiconductor size. And cameras, yeah, I don't use them that much. But the main camera, yeah, they're both the same, 8 megapixels. The front camera, actually worse than the A9 Plus, 2 megapixels. But again, I don't use the cameras on tablets, so it's no big deal for me. Video recording is pretty much the same, which is kind of shocking. Yeah, battery power is actually the exact same. But it does have fast charging, just like the A7. I hardly notice it, but it's there. There you go. For version, Wi-Fi 4 802.11n, and Wi-Fi 5 802.11 AC. And it's pretty comparable, honestly. Yeah, in most ways, it's better than the A7, but in a few ways it's worse. But I think the many pros outweigh the cons in this case. So there you go. 11 inches. 11-inch screen. Comes, of course, a USB-C cable, quick start guide, all that stuff. Yeah, gotta love the simplistic packaging. It's not in your face or anything like that, like a lot of gaming stuff. Pretty simplistic packaging, and what I like Samsung for is just like subtle, let you know what it is, and and of course, as I mentioned, I have to have a protective case and a screen protector, and this here is both. I got an off-brand protective case, which I double-checked when I ordered it. It is compatible with this model. And of course, I went with blue because, it's my favorite color. So well, you know that by now. And I will take this out. Yeah, it looks pretty similar to the it's pretty similar to the case for my A7. It comes with a little carrying strap. And here's the case itself. Definitely feels pretty rugged. And yeah, very similar because you have a little strap here, which so there's a little plate where you hold the tablet down, but it has this strap here, which you can actually hold on your hands. Plus, it comes with a kickstand, so you can like set it, like that. And this is already, I guess it's a replacement base plate, but yeah. This has a built-in screen protector, so I don't need to buy separate ones, which is good. And of course, with the new tablet, I'm going to need storage. My current tablet has a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. I decided to go quadruple that and get a 256 gigabyte. Have good luck with SanDisk micro SD cards, so I stuck with this. And good thing I kept my old SD card reader, because Antaeus doesn't really have an I/O for SD card slots or whatever. So I had to get one of these. And $20, not too bad. So anyway, I forgot to bring a knife to open this, so give me a minute. Alright, I'm back. Went to the Academy the other day and got myself a tack boot from Reaper. And yeah, well, let's just stay in the sheath. But yeah, nice little double-edged knife here. Contemplating getting one of these for a while. It was just $15, but just never got around to it. So anyway, I'm gonna do this off camera so I don't knock anything over. But yeah, this is sort of an impulse buy. I wanted something to replace my aging Tab A7. There are quite a few options out there, but I do like Samsung products. They work well enough, and of course, we all know the Samsung Sam porn, let's be honest. But no, in all seriousness, I've been using Samsung products for well over a decade now. My first smartphone was a crappy Galaxy A4, I believe. The small white one with the replaceable battery and stuff, which you don't see many replaceable batteries in current phones anymore, so yeah. As you said, it was the last of a dying breed of phones, which is nice to have replaceable batteries, but you know, because a lot of people have enough disposable income to just get another phone, which I replaced my A10e with a A53 a couple years back, so yeah. Alright, might as well, here. So here it is, a little sleeve. Yeah, Samsung. Now I have another Type-C cable to add to the collection. But they're good cables. Yeah, it's a lot thinner than I thought it'd be. But of course, that's because you know, the A7 is in a case, and actually it's gonna be like 30 feet thick. Like, you need armor-piercing rounds to get through it. But yeah, get that there real quick. And there's a Type-C cable. Type-C to Type-C, so you know, quick start guide, you know, the usual stuff, you know, don't use it as a nuclear weapon, you know, don't melt it and drink it, don't put it in the microwave, you know, don't give it to your enemies a gift, unless they like Samsung products, in which case, go ahead. It's your tablet, who am I to judge? And yeah, that should be it. And I like this, like, protective, like, I don't know, it's cloth or something that covers this. That's the same kind of stuff my A7 was protected in. I have to be careful. No, I don't think open it that way. No, you do. Okay. And you know we're staring at a Type-C cable right now, but you know. Alright. And here it is. It's pretty big too. A9 Plus. So we got the power button, volume knobs there, microphone up there. There's a camera and sensor. So we got speakers, you have quad speakers. That's good. So we have a Type-C, we have another microphone, and looks like a little contact. I feel like connecting like a keyboard accessory, I'm assuming. Okay, now I'm going to put this in that protective case, so give me a minute. Alright, that sleek looking tablet now no longer looks sleek. Now it's in this unattractive but very functional protective case. So yeah. Turns out that other faceplate doesn't have a screen protector built in, whereas this does, and that's what I have applied on here, and surprisingly, no dust underneath, because I've had bad luck with applying screen protectors, so yeah. Anyway, let's go and turn this on, see what it looks like. It might need a charge. I'm not sure what this hole down here is for. There we go. So you need to hold it for a few seconds. Secure by Knox, powered by Android, as it should be. Yeah, they really like the screen though. A lot of people complain it's a TFT display instead of like IPS, like the Amazon Fire tablets. I used to have one, but you know, I don't really care too much about the screen. I care about the performance, battery life, and of course, you know, the value for money. Looks really nice. Again, I dare say it's a little clearer than the old A7. Let's go start. Let's just set this up. Yeah, green to all that stuff, blah blah blah. Easy set with another device. I'll just set it myself. Use a Wi-Fi network, okay. Look at all these networks, but only one of them's mine, so give me a minute. Alright, Decided to test out the kickstand, and of course dig up my 30,000 milliamp battery pack just to see if this tablet has fast charging. I'm not sure if it does. If it does, it's great. If not, oh well. Let's see. I'm pretty much starting fresh on it. I don't have anything important on my old tablet, just like photos and stuff. You know what? I forgot to put in the SD card. Alright. Give me another minute or 2 or 5 or whatever. Alright, I got everything set up, got the SD card installed, and pretty much setting up final final settings, make sure everything's good. Got plenty of storage, not including the SD card, of course. And he has 8 gigs of RAM, whereas my old A7, I think, only has 3 gigs. So, yeah, this tablet is going to be noticeably faster and better at multitasking. Let me check real quick. I got my A7 right here. Yeah, here's my A7. Yep, 3 gigs of RAM, whereas the A9 Plus, it's 8 gigs, so it's definitely a lot more powerful. Just gotta set up a few more things, like the device protection. Might as well turn it on. Yeah, it's still downloading some stuff, installing a few more apps. But I like it so far. It feels responsive, and hope it's responsive, being a new tablet. And I guess, yeah. So yeah, there's YouTube, there's Brandon Herrera, Rock Solid Productions, and another Space Ice video. Fire down below. Yeah, definitely liking the display. It's not too much better compared to the A7, but hey, it still gets the job done. Yeah, I need to set the location on here. So it says Washington, and I don't live in Washington, I live in Texas. And I like how the buttons are actually in the side here instead of like all in the middle, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, there's my new tablet, the A9 Plus. I'm gonna put it in its paces, and yeah, I am most certainly enjoy it more than the A7, I can tell you that. And that's a pretty good tablet, at least for the time. So anyway, this is Evan and Caleb signing out. Have a good day.
Suck it up, life's tough, we know that. Someone's got better stuff and can throw cash. Tell them I don't give a fuck, make my own path. I don't need no handouts, I'm my own man. Gotta get it, I'll get it in advance, yeah. Got a girl and she'll get it, she bad, yeah. Man, I only get down with the best, I'ma leave the complaints with the rest,